Hi boys and girls, welcome to another session of Read Aloud. So today we're going to read another section in our Sharks book. And we're going to think about, hey, is this connecting? Is the information we're learning connecting to what we read yesterday? Or is it something new? We're also going to think about, are we coming across any important words and what do they mean? What is this part teaching us? And how does all the information relate to one another? All right, let's begin. No two kinds of sharks have exactly the same kind of teeth. Bottom-dwelling sharks, such as the nurse shark, usually have broad, flat teeth for crushing crabs and other shellfish. So bottom-dwelling, I'm thinking that means that these are the type of sharks that usually dwell or swim at the bottom of the ocean. They don't usually come to the top. And normally I know that you find crabs and shellfish at the bottom of the ocean. That's where they live. So this word means at the bottom of the ocean, or sharks that only cruise or swim at the bottom. Fast swimming sharks, such as the mako and great white, who hunt in the open sea, have sharp teeth for cutting up other sharks, marine mammals, and big fish. So let's pause here. Fast swimming sharks. So these are sharks that swim super fast. And open sea means at the top of the ocean. Pretty interesting. But with all these teeth, sharks don't chew their food. If the prey is small enough, a shark swallows it whole. If the prey is too big, a shark uses its teeth to tear it apart and then swallows the parts. So let's pause and jot here. What are we learning? What is the author teaching us so far? So I'm going to put my post-it here and we're going to jot. The author is teaching us that sharks have different kinds of teeth to eat different kinds of food, right? But we're also learning that sharks do not eat their prey whole if it's small, and if their prey is big, they eat it in parts. Wow. Pretty interesting. Let's continue to read. 3 of the largest sharks in the world have the smallest teeth compared to their body size. So now the author is saying some sharks, compared to their body, their teeth are pretty small. Sharks are usually big animals, right? The whale shark shown here, so now the author uses some information to show us that this shark is a whale shark. Let's see what more information. Basking shark and megamouth shark are called filter feeders. So that's a strong vocab, right? Now let's read on to see if the author gives us more information about what filter feeders are. They swim near the surface with their mouths open, so the surface is usually at the top. As the water flows through their gills, they strain out small animals called plankton. These sharks have hundreds of tiny teeth, each smaller than the thickness of a pencil. Wow, so now we're learning. We are learning in paragraph 2 that sharks, let me move this over. Okay, what are we learning? I want you to think about it. What did the author just teach us in paragraph 2? I'm going to give you about 2 minutes to reread it and think to yourself before I jot down. Okay? And I'm going to take some time to reread it to make sure I have the right information. All right, let's go. One more minute. Alrighty, boys and girls, let's jot down. So we are learning in paragraph 2 that some sharks, let's put some, teeth are smaller than their actual body size, right? We are also learning that some sharks are called filter feeders because what? They swim near the surface of the ocean with their mouths open as water flows through their gills, filtering certain small sea animals like plankton. Good. Let's continue to read. Even a shark's skin has teeth. What? A shark's body is covered with rough skin that feels like sandpaper, and with little skin teeth called denticles. You can cut yourself by rubbing against a shark's skin. So what I'm noticing is that on this section, the author is still teaching me about shark's teeth. Doesn't that connect with the information we learned in this section? Yeah. So sometimes authors do this. They have new information or added information to what you were learning before, and then the information connects somehow. But what makes this one different is that it's really telling us that some sharks now don't have the same kind of teeth. Some sharks have sharp, big, long teeth, while other sharks have small teeth, right? Compared to the size of their body. Also, we're learning that on a shark's skin, they have teeth too. So, even though we put powerful jaws and teeth, it is kind of still the same. Sharks' teeth are still powerful because they're used for chewing, correct? And eating, digesting their food. We also learned that some sharks who are big, right? If they chew into their food with their sharp teeth and the food is huge, they might break it up and eat it in parts or swallow it in parts. And we know now that some sharks, mostly swallow their food. They don't really chew it. Right? All right. So as we talked about, this section connects with this section. We're just learning more added information onto what we learned previously. All right, boys and girls, this was a great session. Thank you for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Bye.